Hello everyone and welcome back to another brand new video. Today we're going to be going over the most recent episode of Pokemon Horizons, and today's episode was pretty interesting, though not really too much happened. The episode mainly focuses on Ult and Lacey, continuing off from the last episode where the two of them were together, and in this episode, Lacey just gives Ult a lot of these different mini quizzes, the same way she does in the game to test his knowledge on Pokemon, mainly to be able to improve his bond with his own. The two do have a quick battle, but Lacey ends up terastallizing her Excadrill into a fairy type and effortlessly beating Ult's Sableye. And we see the two of them walk around the terrarium with her quizzing him on more things. We see Drayton for a little bit, and we see him with his Dragonite, which inspires Ult to talk about his own Dragonite and how he isn't too close to it. And they do end up working together later on in the episode because out of nowhere, this random Alolan Executor just gets mad at Lacey and Ult and starts attacking them totally unprovoked for no reason, but it's pretty much there for the sole purpose to have Ult and Dragonite come together and work as a team for this small moment, and they do pretty effortlessly defeat it. But yeah, they do have that small moment, and Dragonite seems happy with Ult, and the two of them share a little moment together. So it seems like much of this development for Ult is going to come from him working with and getting close to Dragonite in the terrarium. We see Roy for a very brief moment in the terrarium, just kind of laying around, but he doesn't really do anything. He's kind of just there for the purpose of Cap appearing so Ult can have this part of his quiz about learning about Pikachu. And then, on the other hand, we have Liko and Dot helping Briar with her research with Terapagos, along with Penny and Carmine, but it really doesn't amount to much. All we really see is Liko essentially being Briar's assistant, just bringing her things while she's writing. Dot and Carmine get a little bit more because they start going around bringing coins to Dot's Gimmighoul, though I'm really wondering how long I'm gonna being able to tolerate this gag of Gimmighoul just wandering around and people finding its coins, because it's getting to be kind of repetitive and it doesn't really lead to much most of the time, though it does today because Carmine and Dot do end up having a battle later on. Though the battle is basically just their ghost types using Astonish over and over and nothing really comes from it. But hopefully in the future, I hope we can see more development from Gimmighoul. But aside from that, that's all that really happens today. It's really just Ult and Lacey, which I'm fine with. The past two episodes focused a lot on Roy and his battles against Nimona and Drayton. And we saw a little bit of Liko today, and we're going to be seeing more of her next week. So I was fine with this episode focusing primarily on Ult. I just thought the other things everyone else was doing was just kind of random and silly. But overall, that was pretty much it for this episode. Let me know if you're excited for next week, where we're going to be seeing more focus on Liko and Hatchrim. So that's going to be all for today, and I will see you all next time. Thank you!